Hello, Jeff Helvin here with Ballen Brands, and today I want to give you a quick little tip on how to add people to campaigns that we've set up for you. Now, one of the things that we recommend is let's say we set up a new account for you, and we get your data imported in. Let's say we want to do a Sphere of Influence campaign. Okay, so what happens is our Sphere of Influence campaign runs very specifically on a time sequence. It's about every 6 weeks, and so what happens is if you add, let's say you have 1,000 people that you want to add to Sphere of Influence. Well, if you do that and add 1,000 people at the same time, you're then going to have 1,000 tasks, for example, 6 weeks from now to give people a phone call. You're going to get 1,000 text messages that go out 6 weeks later. Now, the system can handle that really without a problem. However, the goal here is to get people to respond. So if you send out 1,000 messages and let's say half of them respond to you, well, you've got 500 people now you're trying to interact with on the same day. So what we recommend is you actually space that out and add people into something like the Sphere of Influence campaign a little more segmented, a little bit at a time there. So I want to show you here kind of how we do that. Now usually what we'll do is we'll set you up with a little dashboard widget that shows all the people that you want to put on Sphere of Influence but are not yet there. I don't have that here in my Sandbox app, in my demo app here, but I will show you basically what that's going to look like. So let's just say that this is a list of people that need to go on Sphere of Influence. Again, there could be 900, there could be 2,000, there could be 50. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on to see the results of everybody on that list. Now from here what I can do is I can select. Now I recommend doing, how many people can you call in a day? Or how many people can you text and interact with in a day? My number is 10. I just think that's a comfortable number, but of course if you have admin help or maybe have more time available, you can of course do 50. You can do 100 if you think you can handle that. So I'm just going to show you again. I only have two here, so we're just going to show you a couple little examples here. So I'm going to select, let's say, these two people. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Actions, and I'm going to go to Apply or Remove a Tag. All of our campaigns are instigated and started by applying a tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my list here. Now you'll notice mostly Autopilot ISA tags at the beginning. These are all in alphabetical order, and the Autopilot campaign has the most tags. So I'm just going to scroll through those until I get down here to the Ballen's Sphere of Influence campaign, and I'm going to look for the Launch Sphere of Influence. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, hit Save, and now I'm going to process the action. So now those two people that I just selected, or in your case 10 or 50 or however many you add, are going to then have that tag applied, and then the sequence will then continue to run for them. And that's really all we need to know. So when you go back to your dashboard, if you have that little widget again, you can hit the little reload button and it should show you, if we created this widget for you, it should show you the difference. Let's say you had 94, you added 10 people, it should then say 84 once you do that. And then again, you can go right back and hit this number of contacts and do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. All right, if you have any questions, please email us, team@ballenbrands.com, and we're happy to help.